it's Sherry, and welcome to the Eyes Have It. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're talking about feet. Yep, I have been having regular pedicures for ages because I build calluses like nobody's business, and previously it was always difficult for me to take care of them at home. So I had pedicures not for pretty polish, which is all chipped off right now, so excuse that please, but for the health of my feet, because if my calluses get too bad, they actually hurt. So today we're going to talk about how to keep our feet looking great and feeling great using a pedi tool. Now in my particular case, I have the Emjoi Micro Pedi. As you can see, pretty dirty. So I'm going to be popping out the tool here, and I'm going to be putting a new head on there. So let me just do that. It's very, very easy. There's a little brush that comes with it that you can brush all this out. I forgot to bring it with me, but it's easily done with just by blowing too. Okay, so I've had good luck with buying replacement rollers on QVC, although I'm sure you can get them other places as well. So I'm going to pop a new head in here, and we're going to get started taking care of our feet. So here you can see the difference between a very well used brush head and a brand spanking new one. Now they come in different types. There's, I think, a black one that's like extra scratchy, but I've just used this one. So as you can see, I call them brush heads, but you know, for lack of a better word, changing brush heads is as easy as just that. Okay? Now, there is a drugstore version of this tool. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it looks similar. It's just built a little different up here. I'm told that it works similar, but I don't know that I believe it, to tell you the truth. I do really, really love this little thing. So, let's get started. If you've ever seen QVC on Emjoi Micro Pedi night, you know they always use a dark towel to show the stuff that's coming off their feet, so I decided to do the same thing. So here we go. This is one of my biggest areas of callus right here. Okay, so right there you can see the amount of dead skin that came off of just that one callus on one toe. And you can see that my brand new darker blue brush head is now all full of skin. So this is where you could use your brush, which I forgot to bring with me, but what I normally do is I run it a little bit and I blow it off. Alright, now everybody's feet are different. Some people may not build calluses like I do. One thing that is a continual problem for me is on the outer edges of my big toes, I get a real bad buildup of skin here. And this one was really bothering me over the weekend, so I kind of already took care of it. But I'll show you the one on the other foot, which I haven't taken care of yet. It's not nearly as bad on this toe, but you can see that there is a little buildup of dead skin right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I just pull back with one hand. Okay, and while I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and do the callus on that foot. Now, one note, this has to be done on dry skin. You cannot do this in the shower, and you cannot do this when you first get out of the shower unless you want to really, really, really dry your feet well and then do it. But it's really, really best before you get in the shower when your feet are nice and dry. Now, another area that is real bad for me and really was the primary reason for me starting to get pedicures is this area on the outside of my foot, right here. It really builds up sometimes. If I don't have regular pedicures, or if I don't use this regularly, it really builds up to the point where it actually hurts when I am walking or putting shoes on. So I'm going to go ahead and go at that. Now, you've probably noticed you don't want to just put it on an area and just let it on there. You want to be moving it. What I normally do is I kind of go in almost like a shaving motion. So you just want to keep moving because it is a very powerful tool, and you can do damage if you keep it in one place too long. Alright, and that over there, that all just came off of that one callus. The other thing I have on this foot that is a problem that's, where I talked about the buildup of skin, is I also get it on this toe, on the right side of this toe. Now, a couple of years ago, before I started having pedis regularly, that was what I called my problem child. It built up so bad that it went like under the nail, and it was a real problem. It caused pain for me. But once I started having pedicures regularly, about every 6 weeks, then it really kind of kept that at a manageable level. So I'm going to go ahead and go in there and take care of that too. Now, of course, when your polish is fresh, my polish is very clearly not fresh, but when your polish is fresh, you're not going to want to go right up against a nail like that. But at this point, my polish needs to be taken care of taken off anyhow. So what I do is I pull away from the nail with one hand, and then I go in with it. Yeah. Okay, so not that there's not any white left there, but most of what is white is the top of the nail now, where I kind of dremeled the top of the nail. Now, I don't usually have as much problem with my heels as some people do, but of course you can use it for your heel as well. I don't get paid by Emjoi at all. This is not a paid sponsorship at all. I bought this with my own money from QVC last year. I absolutely love it. Even my nail technician has commented that, when I come in, she doesn't have to do nearly as much work. And if she does on occasion, it's because I've not been keeping up with this. So, it's important, especially I think as we age, to keep up with our feet, and that's not just so that our nails look pretty, but so that we keep up with the health of our feet as well. Make sure that any calluses we have or any growths we have are not interfering with our, with our walking, with our shoes, and just make sure we keep our nails trimmed, and just make sure that our feet are as healthy as everything else. And then one other thing you want to do is you would want to follow up use of the Emjoi Pedi with a nice cream, foot cream or regular body cream just follow up with that. Give it a nice coating of cream, and even if you want to do this at bedtime, and then just put the nice coating of cream on there, put some socks on, give your feet a nice little spa treatment overnight, and they'll be nice and soft and smooth in the morning. Thanks so much for watching as always. Bye.